Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Ask Sarah, where you guys submit questions and stories and you ask for advice from me and everyone else watching. So if you want to submit anything for this ever, you can just email me at AskSarahVargas@gmail.com. I keep it private. I do not tell people your name and give them all of the info and all that. So let's jump right into it. Okay, let's start with this one. A lot of teenagers can relate to my mom. She's been fat shaming me and telling me that I need to lose weight or look good for my birthday. And because of this, I've been hating my body for years now because of my mom, and I don't know what to do. This is from someone a little bit younger. My self-esteem goes down even more when my mom tells me to lose weight or that I'm such an ignorant child. That's just rude. Also, since I have such a low self-esteem, when I see my crush or sit by him because of my teacher assigned seats, I feel all this negativity and I just can't do anything. I feel fat, worthless, ugly, disgusting every time I wear anything that holds on to me, like jeans, so I usually wear big pants to cover up. One time my mom told me to put on a shirt. I put it on and it wasn't tight, but I saw my back fat and started crying and telling myself I looked so ugly, and so I took it off. I just don't feel happy with my body, and my mom keeps telling me I need to lose weight. What do I do? She also included her height, age, measurements. She's not even close to what I would call fat. But I picked this particular question because how do we feel about turtlenecks, first of all? Where'd my head go? Because I feel like a lot of people can relate to this, to having parents that shame us. So I just want to remind people of something real quick, right? Like, your parent is your parent, your mom is your mom. Specifically, let's talk about moms, right? Your mom is your mom, and maybe your mom has some insecurities, likely, very likely. Maybe your mom has some insecurities, and just because she grew up, she got older, and she became your mom, she became a mom, period, doesn't mean that those insecurities went away. If anything, it probably heightened them if it was something she wasn't really dealing with, especially something to do with her body. Having children doesn't necessarily make you feel better about your body. Your boobs, you know, get a little saggier sometimes. Your belly gets a little bigger, also a little saggier. The rest of you gets a little bigger sometimes. Your body just changes in general. And aging also doesn't necessarily make you feel better about your body. Not in all situations, but in many. So if your mom is dealing with any kind of issues about herself, whether she feels like she's worked through them and she's lost the weight, or she's, you know, looking how she wants to look or whatever, there's a good chance that she could shame you for looking the way that you look because of the way that she feels about herself. Just remember that these moms, I'm a mom, right? I'm a mom. I still dealt with a bunch of stuff even when I was a mom. Being a mom in and of itself does not necessarily make you a good person. It doesn't necessarily make you nice. It doesn't make you kind. It doesn't make you all of a sudden lose all your insecurities and become this great little beacon of hope for the children, your own children or other children, whatever, somebody's child. Like, it doesn't necessarily do that. So we have to remember that our moms are just people. Our moms are people too. They're people that are extra important to us and probably a lot more important than anyone else in the world, but they're just people. They're women, and women deal with body insecurities themselves. So if you have a mother who is trying to make you feel bad for the way that you look, whether she is bigger than you or smaller than you, it does not matter. If she's trying to make you feel bad for the way that she looks, just remember that that is far more representative of how your mother feels about herself than how you need to be feeling about yourself. How someone else feels about you should never impact the way that you feel about yourself, especially in terms of your body. If someone else feels like, oh my gosh, I would kill, people tell me all the time, oh, I'd kill myself if I was as big as you, if I was as fat as you, if I was, well, that doesn't affect me. I'm not about to go jump off a bridge. That's not me. I don't feel that way. And it's, you know, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Not every battle is one that I need to jump into and school people on. You know what I mean? But like, that's not how I feel. And I wouldn't let other people feeling that way about me impact the way that I feel about myself. And it can take a lot of time to get to that point. So for this particular girl, you're a little on the younger side and you live with your parents. I guarantee that. And they probably are the ones buying you your clothes and everything else. And so it's something that you unfortunately just kind of have to put up with for now. You can tell her how it makes you feel. You can tell her that it hurts your feelings and that it's not beneficial to you and that you're not growing and you're not gaining any self-confidence and you're probably not going to make any positive health moves from all the negativity that she's giving you. And maybe that'll work and maybe that'll help, but maybe it won't, and you'll just kind of have to stick it out. Sometimes, I mean, that's like not It's unfortunate, but it's real life. Sometimes you just have to deal with the crap that your parents give you until you can get out from under their thumb. And I'm not saying like go run away when you're, you know, 16 or 18 or whatever. Like don't do anything crazy, but just realize that there is an end to it. Eventually you are your own person. You are an autonomous, you know, adult out there in the world, and you don't have to stand for that kind of stuff. It's okay to be 20, let's say, and have a parent that is constantly shaming you and talking down on you, and for you to just walk away and leave the conversation, leave the situation. It's okay. It is your right to feel how you feel, and even though they are your parents and you don't want to disrespect them, you do not have to put up with anyone in this world berating you and trying to make you feel bad. And I want you guys to remember that, because I have a lot of people that tell me that their parents shame them on a regular basis. I mean, I had a parent that would encourage me to lose weight, and but she wouldn't do it in a way that made me feel like I was an awful human being. She would definitely encourage me, you know, to make the changes to be healthier. But she wouldn't make me feel crappy along the way. Usually it was me making myself feel like crap because I'm so good at it. If you guys have any experience with like parents that body shame you or shame you in any kind of way really, and you have, you know, a good story that you can share about how it does get better, feel free to put that down in the comments. I'm sure it will help at least one person. So let's move on to the next one. Hey Sarah, this may seem too personal, but I genuinely, Siri, turn on. Shut up. Siri, nobody wants to talk to you. I genuinely want to know how you're feeling about your body and how far you've come since the lap band surgery. Are you comfortable in the body you have right now? Do you have any goals for your body? You look amazing and I love your videos. By the way, you and your boo are cute. Love you. I guess, I don't know if you guys want like a full-on update after the lap band, because I did have it removed. I had it for like 8 years, I think, and then I had it removed in May, like the last day of May last year. So it's been almost, has it been 6 months? Yeah, I think it's been 6 months now. And just, you know, a quick update. It's been amazing. I am super glad that I got it removed. It was amazing. If you guys want the full story, like beginning, middle, and end of deciding to get it, deciding to have it removed, going through the process, what it was like having it and all that, and what it's like now, 6-month update, let me know in the comments and I will happily film like an update video. But I'm happy with myself. No one ever asked me this question. I think you guys just assume that like, oh, you're really confident or you're really this or whatever. And people kind of project what they want me to be, you know, that you kind of project onto me whatever you want me to be basically. But genuinely, or generally I should say, I'm pretty happy. It's not really happiness. Like I feel good. You know, I feel good. I go to the gym regularly and I don't always want to go, but I go just because I feel like I should and it's beneficial to me, and so that's why I go. So I also eat pretty well. I'm pretty cognizant of what's happening with, you know, my meal choices and stuff. But overall, I'm nowhere near the person that I used to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, from the time I was like 8 to the time I was like 20, 4 or something, 5. I'm nowhere near that self-conscious, I kind of self-loathing kind of girl that I was. So I'm definitely I'm in a much better place. I'm not gonna be like, I'm the most confident person ever. I love my body, everything's amazing. Like, that's not me, that's not my personality, but I'm definitely in a better place. I don't know if you can tell, if you can actually, you know, feel that when you watch my videos and stuff. I'm not secretly self-loathing. I don't stand in front of the mirror and hate myself and wish that everything would be different. Obviously I still have some insecurities and stuff, but I don't let them cripple me. I don't let them stop me. I don't let them, you know, dictate the rest of my life. So overall, feeling great post lap band, because the lap band sucked and I hated it ultimately. But if you want an update on that, let me know. My significant other made me look and feel like a fool. Okay, I haven't even read this one. Hope you and everyone are well and staying out of the gross cold. It's actually like random heat wave today. It'll be cold by the time you see this video though. Okay, so I'm writing to you because I recently had to break up with my significant other of almost 7 months because it came to light that recently they'd been communicating with their ex. I heard that they were talking. I wasn't exactly happy about it, but then she went on to tell me that she still had feelings for her ex. I think this is a girl and a girl, right? I can't tell by your name. And I don't want to say your name because you told me not to say your name. But yeah, it doesn't make a difference anyway. I heard that they were talking. I wasn't exactly happy about it, but then she went on to tell me that she still had feelings for her ex, and then she was never in love with me like she professed and she had been saying constantly. She said she convinced herself she was in love with me and that her physical attraction to me really helped with it. Okay. This is particularly painful because she spent the better part of the year and a half telling me how in love with me she was and how I was the only one she wanted, and she took my virginity. Oh, you gave it to her, I hope. She didn't take it. And I trusted her so much that, oh, and I really don't know what to do or how to handle it. I don't know how to read. I'm incredibly hurt, feeling kind of disgusted, and I feel and look like a fool. I was wondering if you had any advice on how to approach this or how to even just go about moving past these emotions. Okay, usually I'm better about correcting. You know what? When people do that, I think it's more on the other person. You know what I mean? Like for someone to say, I love you, I need you, you're the best person ever, yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden they flip and they're all about somebody else, whether it be an ex or a new person or whatever. And then they want to turn around and be like, I never loved you, you're trash, I'm not, I was never into you or whatever. Like that's really immature on their part because all of us have feelings. And you know what? You might love a lot of different people in your lifetime. Like it happens and it kind of moves. Sometimes I feel stupid and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was really like in a relationship with this person. Like I was really with this person. Like I was in love with this person. I told this person I was in love with them. What? Like I would never go back and be like, hey, by the way, never loved you. You're the worst. I never even liked you. I just happened to spend a couple years with you because I was like going through some things. I would never do that, but I feel like that's really, it's not on you. Don't like internalize all of that because that is her, that's on her. She's being a dick, okay? She's being immature and acting like whatever you guys had wasn't something. I don't know if she's just trying to hurt you or it's making her feel better to say that she never had feelings for you. Like no one just goes through and fakes for a year and a half and talks about, I mean, maybe some psychopath out there does it, but you can have a relationship without professing your love every 20 seconds. Like you can do that. And if you don't really love somebody, I had a whole relationship without ever telling anybody I loved them. I was like, what? And then we went and we broke up. I don't even know if we should call it that. But then at the end he was like, you don't love me? I was like, I literally never said that I did. Like I never said that. Don't just go assuming things, guys. Okay, but my point there is that you can go through a relationship and have, communication and be together and have intimacy and all that without ever professing love. So don't be the kind of person that goes backwards and pretends like you don't ever have feelings for somebody because you feel stupid for one reason or the other. Don't internalize that. She is going through her own thing. She sounds like she's probably not the one for you, seeing as she's dealing with her ex and making you look and feel disrespected, like making you look dumb. I don't think you look dumb. Is that what you said? I don't want to put words in your mouth. But she's obviously disrespecting you, which is hella rude, and that is not the kind of negativity that you need in your life, okay? It's not the kind of negativity you need. All right, let's do one more since these are kind of quickies. Hi, Sarah. I've been following you for some time now, and you're such a breath of fresh air. I have been big since 6 years old. Hey, me too. And it's always been a big insecurity. Now I'm 26, new mom to twin boys, and they're 6 months. Whoop, whoop. She wrote that. But now I have even bigger self-esteem issues, and that's this is the biggest that I've ever been. And I haven't been on a scale in a while, but I'm assuming I'm 230. I just love all the styles of clothes that you are into and how well you compliment your body. I'm having issues with that. My boyfriend has got upset with me because he wanted to buy me some items for Christmas, but I was so hesitant because of my new body. I guess you can say I haven't shopped for myself in a long time. Well, I guess what I'm saying is, how do you do it? How do you make those life changes? How do you find clothes that fit well on your body? Hope to hear from you soon. I don't know what life changes exactly. I guess like feeling better about yourself. I mean, embrace whatever the newness is. Embrace what your body looks like now that you are a mother, now that you have changed, like I was talking about earlier. Your body changes, and that's okay. I don't even remember what my body looks like before I was a mom, like, because this is very much what my body is. And it's totally okay. It's okay to have like so-called imperfections. Like, it's natural. It's a part of life. It's totally normal. And you know what? If you're someone who wants to, what's the word? You really want to get like, you want to alter your body, whether it be through surgery or through, you know, exercise or through whatever, waist trainers, whatever, right? Like if you want to alter your body, make it look differently, and you're doing whatever it is that you need to do to change that, like, you know, all the power to you. I'm not gonna judge anybody. Embrace the newness of what it looks like to be a mom. And as far as finding things that me, I just try a lot of stuff on. I go to the store and I give it a shot. I used to watch YouTube videos and kind of see like, oh, where are people shopping? Really, I would do it mostly on Instagram. I'd be like, oh, that's hella cute. You know, her body looks kind of like mine. Maybe I should try those jeans, or maybe I should try that brand and see how the clothes fit me or whatever. Watch fashion videos on YouTube. I obviously have a ton, but if your body doesn't look like my body and maybe I'm not that helpful to you when it comes to fashion stuff, then go watch someone else. Get an idea of maybe different retailers that you can try out, and then just try it. Like, go to the store. If you don't have the money to like just be ordering stuff and trying stuff online, that's cool. I didn't have the money to be doing that either when I first started out. So go to the different retailers, try different stuff, try different cuts, try different styles, try things that maybe you didn't wear before your new body, but maybe it'll look good now. Maybe it'll complement, you know, the new figure that you have, the added weight that you have now. There are different times where, you know, sometimes high-waisted stuff looks hella good. Sometimes it looks like a big no-no. Really depends on what point I'm at in my life. You know, I used to wear cardigans a lot. Not the case anymore. Turtlenecks, not sure how I feel about these still, but I highly suggest you just go out and try stuff on. You don't have to buy it, you know what I mean? If you can't afford to like just be out shopping all willy-nilly, totally understandable. Go and try stuff out. Just try it on, watch YouTube videos. That's what I did. I mean, I have a lot of friends that are bloggers, like fashion bloggers, and that was something that I used to do a lot more back in the day, and I would just try stuff out, and eventually you're gonna find something that works for you. I promise you're gonna find something that works from you. Plus, you're like 230, right? So you're like, I don't know how tall you are, but you're probably somewhere around like a 16, I would think, maybe 14 to 18, depending on like the shape of your body. Probably somewhere between like a 14 and 18. There are lots of options. Like, things have really come a long way. You can probably go to the mall and find a lot of different options. So that's my suggestion to you. Step out of your comfort zone a little bit and try some different things. And don't be afraid to do it. Man, when you find a good pair of jeans after you've been wearing sweatpants and raggedy old leggings and everything else, that's what I did when, like, as soon as I had my kids, I looked like a straight scrub all day, every day. I looked awful. I was not a cute little pregnant girl. You ever wonder why I don't share like old pregnancy pictures and stuff? One, because why would I? But two, because I was not cute back then. Like, I didn't know how to dress. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have money to be doing it anyway. But as soon as I like found a good pair of pants or a nice top, a good fitting bra, like, it changed the way I felt about myself. So just go out there, believe that you can find something that's gonna look good, because you can, and do it. I think I'm gonna leave it there though. So give me a thumbs up if you wanna see more Ask Sarah videos. I try to make this one not so like sex heavy, because I brought Let's Talk About Sex back. Not so Dear Fat Girl type of stuff heavy, because I brought Dear Fat Girl back. So this is gonna be a little bit more, you know, general. And I kind of like that. Like, let's keep things in their little cute compartments on this channel. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, stories, anything like that you want shared or answered, then email me at AskSarahVargas@gmail.com. It's always linked down below. Don't forget, my baby girl is selling Girl Scout cookies. I will link that down below as well if you're interested in buying some cookies, you know, if you kicked that diet already. Bye. Hello, Samoas. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you have a really amazing day, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Be sure you're subscribed or you're like totally gonna miss it, and that would suck. So bye.